Hello everybody, it's me again. I've just got a really bad throat today. It's not hurting, but I just feel a bit crap. But just giving you a video about Loch Ness Monster. Obviously I've done previous videos about it, but I'd highly recommend go to where the loch is and go at the museum. That is a video where you start, or you pay to go in. The first video explains about the loch and how it came to be, and then that ends, and then you go to a second video, a second screen. You move to the second screen. It then talks about when the Loch Ness Monster legend started, and then after that one you go into like a room with a screen with a boat. It's a really cool boat. I can't remember what was pulled out the river, not entirely sure. However, if you go there, you probably will tell me, no, it's not. It's just a boat which is from Loch. But obviously, I've been there for. Sorry, I'm trying to think here, but my brain is really not helping me. But obviously, you go to that video, and then there's like a couple more videos, and then after that, I think you then have to pay extra for the boat ticket. Because you then go on the boat, and then like the boat, so as you like movies like Monster Quest, they talk about where they filmed Monster Quest, different movies which have been shown about the mythical creature, and then you scour the loch where people have reported seeing them, like recent sightings where the Loch Monster is. It's quite cool actually, where you actually go out to where someone's actually seen an actual mythical creature. It's really cool actually. And I took a picture of the hill over there, thinking I caught this black object thing. Because obviously that on the other side of the loch, where I can't remember exactly, there's a woods where people report seeing like a Bigfoot kind of creature. In the UK, obviously there was a TV series called Finding Bigfoot, which they go into depth, but they didn't really encounter up there. Well, they didn't caught anything, but that's not saying it did actually happen up there. Because people still report seeing Bigfoots up there, and I caught a picture because I wasn't too far away from it, but I was quite a certain distance away, and I thought I'd catch the Bigfoot. Once I looked at it, because I did photography training, I looked at it a little bit closer, going through the zoom and doing all of the frames. I then figured out, no, it's actually a log. It's just the way of the sun reflected off the log made it look like it was actually moving. So the log was not like moving in the sense like it's like running, but it in the shadow of the wind, because there was a tree, and it was the reflection of the tree onto the log was actually giving the impression that it was moving. It wasn't. I went by frame, and then you could see there's a log on the floor. But I kind of went, oh, it's a Bigfoot. And then when I was sitting on the boat, this guy was talking about, oh, here's where, Finding Bigfoot went on the log, where Monster Quest went on the log. Very, very interesting. And that's when I found out, no, it's not Bigfoot, it's actually just a log. I was so hopeful it was a Bigfoot. From a faraway distance I'm fine with, but not close up, not in the woods. Even though I have had my encounter in Ranger Forest, which I did see a Bigfoot, but it's like going for a glance. But I couldn't really see it, but you had that impression that something big was watching you, and you were watching it, but it knew you were watching it. And it was just a standoff in this forest, because I was putting my caches out, just a standoff actually. I can't tell you what the face was. Also, I went up there and had my very creepy experience. The woods went silent, dead quiet, birds stopped singing, everything just stopped singing. And then when that happened, this is when I saw the branch move. I mean, not like a little move, like a proper move. And when I saw it move, that's when I've got the feeling like, like you just missed someone going through. But obviously, I don't know how to explain it, but I knew that something was standing there, watching me, and I was watching it, and it knew I was watching it. The face was standing quite well. I kind of got a little bit kind of scared and kind of backed off, and then the bird started making this. It sounded like a distress call, and then this massive racket over there started kicking off. Like something was really, really pissed that I was there. Haven't seen it since, but I have had other encounters where where the UFO reported to land, not the UFO statue, the UFO landing site. I've had experiences down there, which I'll talk on the live TikTok all about it, which is very scary. Um, yeah, so the lock was actually going back to lock was searched up and down, and they didn't find nothing, but they did find recently that there is by radar a open entrance under the ground, which they said is big enough for a creature to go through. Now this fortunately hasn't been proven, which is so annoying, but it is kind of proof that something is using those tunnels and people are reporting stuff. Even though they try to debunk it by saying, oh look, Bill see a log. Yeah, obviously, because you're debunking it. But definitely high rank you go in there. So that's bye from me, and I'll see you next video.